Hey everybody, what's up? This is Zazaboo from the Elevate community. Thanks for checking out the first in a series of videos where you can learn to use Affinity Photo along with me. If you're not familiar with it, Affinity is a great, much more affordable option to Photoshop for those who would like to work with a photo editor. Now, I am a rank novice with this program and will be sharing stuff that I've learned along the way with you. Today I want to show you how to remove the background of a picture so you can isolate an object to use on any other background. Now, there are definitely other ways to go about this, but this is the way that I learned how to do it, so I'm going to show you how I learned. With that, let's get started. Alright, so the first thing we do is we open up our picture that we want to edit, and it's going to come in as a background layer. You can see there's a little lock there. So that means we can't edit that. So what we want to do first to get rid of this green background is right click, and we want to duplicate the layer. Once we have that done, we have a image that we can edit. So we're going to select that image. We're going to drop down here to the live filters, and there's lots of different stuff here that we can choose from for all different kinds of effects. For our first thing we're going to do here, we're going to choose high pass. So what high pass does is it kind of just is going to brighten up our photo to make it so that we can edit it a little easier. I'm going to choose monochrome down here in the dialog box, and then we're going to, as you can see, we can select kind of our radius there. Just want to get it to about 6.5 pixels there. We're going to choose somewhere between 6 and 7 is probably good. We will close that, and then we will jump back over here to our layers tool, and we're going to grab this normal drop down box, and you can see that there's lots of different things that we can do here, but what we want to choose is vivid light, so we can brighten things up so that it makes it a little bit easier for us to edit. Now that we have an editable photo that is brightened up, we're going to jump up here to the layer tool, and we're going to merge the visible layers together so that we can go ahead and start making our selection. So once we do that, we have a third layer there, and we'll just get rid of the other two layers. We're going to uncheck them to make them invisible, so we're only showing our merged layer that we can work on. Now you could rename it to whatever you wanted, but here it'll just be labeled as a pixel layer. So next we're going to jump over to our toolbar over on the left, and we're going to grab our selection brush. As you can see right there, selection brush tool, or W on the keyboard. And then we'll just start to paint over our picture where we want to select and keep that we can use for an overlay, whatever we want to use it for. We'll select everything here, go up here and grab the hair, and you can see my hair sticking up there a little bit. We'll leave that out. We'll grab my chair there, make sure we get all of that, and then you can see we grab some of the table over here, and I think I'll grab a little bit of the Xbox here, but we can actually get rid of that using our same tool. There's a couple different ways we could do it. We could actually hold, I believe it's Alt, and just go ahead and deselect it. Or we could actually jump up to the toolbar, up where it says Mode, just above our hand, our Move tool. And we can actually change the brush to Subtract. So we'll go ahead and change over to our Subtract tool, and then we will get rid of the Xbox here and the table, and then we'll only have our selection that we want to keep. Let's get rid of our Xbox, there we go. And then we have our selection that we want to keep. We're going to go up and hit Refine, and that is going to allow us to kind of get a more dialed in selection. So we can change to a broader or a sort of a thinner border width. And as you can see, the background will turn red, so it makes it a little easier to kind of see what you're working on. You can mess with these sliders. I wanted to grab as close as I could, so I kind of moved everything up and down just to kind of see what changes. But we will turn that down. And then what we're going to do down in the output, we need to change our output to a new layer with the mask, because we want to create a new layer that is masked. We'll hit OK, and then we have our cutout image. And you can rename it here, like I said. So you can see you would be able to put this over any sort of background that you wanted to. We could superimpose our photo on anything. We could put myself in a ice skating rink or on Mount Rushmore if we decided to. So as you can see up in my hair, there's a little bit of green. So I grabbed the burn brush tool here to get rid of some of the green that's in my hair that was showing through. Just kind of darkened it up a little bit. And there we go. That's it. And I don't have my hair sticking up in the back and my cowlick. Thanks for watching all the way to the end, guys. I appreciate you hanging with me. Like I said, I am an amateur, and I am kind of learning this as I go along, so I was hoping you would come with me on my journey. I hope that this was a help to you. If it is, and you want to see more stuff like this, comment below. Make sure you check out the description as well. We will have some links to the Elevate Discord community as well as to our website. And check out all the great content that we have there, as well as come and hang out and chat with some of our great community members. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.